PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all know where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it. We are talking King Los versus Ill Will. I interviewed both these brothers before the battle. King Los and Ill Will. Y'all know where this come from already. Ill Will kind of birthed that on my show. They kind of brought that to the battle. Shout out to my guy Ill Will right quick. Against King Los, an individual who I have as 3-0 in battle rap in terms of beating Head Ice, Daylight, and DNA. I told King Los going into this battle also, I told him I actually have Ill Will winning this battle, right? Ill Will to me is one of the most diverse battle rappers we have in this game, bar none. The face-off was kind of weird. It was kind of wild, you know. Ill Will walking off the set and everything like that and stuff. And credit to King Los, man. You're talking about a guy that's not here frequently. He's not one of us, if you want to say that in my A-verb voice. But anytime he comes over here, he shows improve. He shows improve. He puts on, he gives us good work. I think the thing with Los, as nice as he is, and as much as he makes this pen move, or make the pen bleed when he writes his material, is he's not always direct to his opponent when he's battling them, though, man, right? Also, I want to say I liked Ill Will in this battle. Did I like him more in the Hollow battle? I did. I did like his material more against Hollow than King Los. But let's get into this, man. Round one, Ill Will. Obviously, did the finger to the temple thing. Talked about Los dodging battle rap, but then in other breath that, you know, you say you're trying to help out and everything like that. So it's almost like, you know, is a black girl lost or shorty owe you for ice almost, right? Will out the gate was swinging, man. I like the Nancy Kerrigan. I need a break on my Sue Surf-ish. I'm too perfect with a mind that possesses powers that move earthquake. From a land where a few perk flips come the worst-ish. With fouls, with tools burst quick. With the capsize like that, you can get KD, Giannis, LeBron, and 2 first picks. Loved all that, bro. Talked about the Maxwell Drive line, called Los a philosopher. Where I'm from, we don't F with Aristotle. It's very hostile. Fashion was a apostle. Eagle in the shirt. F my last op. I battled every hollow. Liked all that, man. All you brag about is bringing Puff to battle rap. Nigga, you can have him back. Ill Will's one-liners. Usually his one-liners are very comical, man. His dry sense of humor is at an all-time high, man. The talent pinky in this ring, the 5 fingers of death line I liked. I love when y'all please ARP, but every atom has a molecule. My dog food, man, he's a veterinarian. My weed man, a vegetarian. My Mexican nigga eating off fish scale, he's a Presbyterian. Coke So White, Saturday Night Live stole my ish. Whew. And I noticed Cassidy was standing behind Ill Will during this battle. Now, I would say this, Cassidy, respectfully, King. Listen, how do y'all feel about King Los and Cassidy having a battle? Because I interviewed Los last week, and he was saying, I asked him, does him and Jag have to, you know, cross paths at some time? And he was making it sound like, nah, to the point that we got to stick together almost. So I know him and Cassidy said they battled back in the day. They've exchanged a few words and everything like that. But I wonder in the back of ARP's mind, is he thinking about King Los and A-Ward? Even though I do want to see King Los back on RBE and back in the Blue Room. But this time I do want to see him battle A-Ward. I do want to see King Los versus A-Ward. The Usher Chris Brown incident. Listen, for Ill Will to have a Chris Brown incident, that was just, I believe, the night before that incident happened, and he wrote a bar about that. So that just tells you that battle rappers are always writing up until the 12th hour, right? Round one, King Los. I felt like this was King Lo's best round, in my opinion. It was his first round. He rebutted from Los out the gate. He rebutted the atom line, the biochemistry. Didn't land too much, but he gave us a rebuttal. For this next mission, I'm going to need a mechanical technician because it's still a timing issue with this wheel alignment. You could just jack him up while he acting up, well, maybe you can fix all these problems. I keep the tools and I box. And if my boys down in the garage don't chop him, well, that's because his body part's too big to scrap. But we can always go auto shop. Like, the man, listen, I understand wheel alignment. You take wheel, we've heard wheel flips before. I get all that. What I'm giving King Los kudos on is this. Bro, I don't remember a battle rapper ever scheming this long, or 85% of his round or 90% of the round is a whole mechanic scheme. And the thing about what Los was doing, very creative, number one, and to keep it going and not losing a beat while you're doing it has to be commended, in my opinion. Right? You could say he was dragging the scheme, but it was hitting though. What's up with this new push button wheel? It even got to warm up and come with a digital heart. I'm old school, nigga. We got start at turning keys, pulling shift to throw on gear, while I only came here to give you the talk. The first rule of being a classic, Will, is realizing all your values held in your original part. Dogs, I'm sorry, fam. Grip on Will, he was just pretending to. That was dope. We sliders and Will ain't got the right tires. This whole mechanical scheme is crazy to me, man. Well, all that pop and hood, move 1 inch, and we locking up. I bet all you can change, fluid leaking. That, yo, son, that was crazy to me, bro. The diagnostic line from King Los's Fire, I was confused when I seen his flyer on hologram, knowing Frozenberg already found an angle that make him vanish on the card. Like, he keep getting washed over and over. We bury his head and shoulders. He was a scrub so many times we realized he was never conditioned. He had a Michael Jackson scheme. Yes, we had Michael Jackson schemes before. I get it. I gotta be honest, man. This is a debatable round, in my opinion, the first round. But I'm edging King Los. And let me give you the reason why I'm edging King Los. I felt for him, like I said, for him to carry on this scheme as long as he did and not miss was dope to me. Not taking nothing away from Ill Will's first round at all. Round 2, Ill Will. You Baltimore, so why don't you sound like you from Baltimore? That is true, though. You know, he don't do the two food. Like, he don't sound like your typical Baltimore dude, right? Preaching your equals or demeaning your peoples. Like, are you preaching your equals or demeaning your peoples, man? Will's humor, man, and personality exude and full display in this round. The brother can make you laugh without even trying, bro. Walking through my lyrical cemetery to approve my sins. Acclimated so many bodies, still looking to approve my trend. If you listen closely, you can hear Charlie, Will, guess what tomb I'm in? That was crazy, man. Will was getting busy in this round, bruh. I done effed up so many niggas runs and effed up their name. I should feel like the nigga that beat Kunta. The Jamie Foxx line. Like, Will took it there, bro. I feel for you, Shaka line, Shaka Khan. Feel for you. Y'all know about Shaka Khan, man. We don't respect nothing bland, but Sandra? In my opinion, Ill Will's second round was his best round. King Lo's first round was his best round. I feel Ill Will's second round was his best round. I can make the argument Ill Will's second round was the best round of the battle. I can make that argument also. Round 2, Los, the family real line was tough. The RBE hamster wheel. Like my crown to like my crown too big for your capsize. Now that Lux on the other side, like what put surf in a boat. The Rico surf line was dope. And like I said earlier, man, the thing with Los is as dope as he is, some of his material is not direct to his opponent, right? Talked about Will having trauma. Why do you hypersexualize, and all that? It was solid round from Los. But I got Ill Will taking round 2, man. I got it 1-1 going into the third round. Third round, Will started off the freestyles because he started talking about the face-off the night before. Will went into an angle about Los, with a Pyro dude situation happened in L.A., why you trying to be a real angle was solid by Ill Will. That Ishmael was whack. 100, that was dope. That's a dope line right there, man. The correctional officer line was dope. Him acting like he's flirting with Remy and said the only Remy he rocked was the Remington Steel. Mama dropped me from a cliff line was dope. Then he went into the bucket hat part. Putting a new bucket hats, one for performance, one for this, being creative and stuff like that. The Malika Andrews line. Now, it felt like Ill Will was freestyling a lot in this third round, bro. And I like Will's third round. It was solid. The bucket hat line, it was peaks and valleys in that for me. But then he went to the Larry Hoover on the prison bus line. The Little Uzi line was dope. I thought Ill Will's third round could have been beatable. Right? Los third round, man. You think he's the GOAT line was dope. The janitor's line used to be talented. Now you have to be talented like your janitor. I like that a lot. The Ice Age, Watts, Daylight, DNA, Biochemistry. Loved all that, man. A caveman invented will. So ARP, theory of evolution, don't really provide no premise. I'm just saying if you really built this ish brick by brick and he still got to rock with hammers just to make a round high road. Yo, Los was wildin', son. Locked in little brother that Cats wasn't getting all the bars. The continent flyover line was dope. I know you got the benefit and the box benefit of wealth, the advance, the conditions line. I feel also this is a debatable round, the third round also, man. I got Ill Will edge in the third round. I got Ill Will 2-1. 2-1. I got Los taking round, edging round 1. I got Will taking round 2, clearly in my opinion. And I got Will edging round 3. 2-1, Ill Will. But I do want to see King Los again. And I think it's time for Hitman Holla and Ill Will to have this conversation, man. It's your boy 3. 1.